Good morning. This is my son Hudson. We are outside in our not so growing garden area here. But what I really want to talk about is our compost tumbler that my husband built for me and for us about 9 months ago. It's been an interesting project for me. He basically built it, and then I started doing the research on how these things actually work. And it's kind of been a trial by error. There's lots to know online. There's lots of videos out there that tell you about how to compost and different things. This is basically just a plastic bin that we found on Craigslist. My husband drilled the holes in it because compost needs air for aeration. And then he built the structure that it's sitting on. She's got a PVC pipe going through it, and that was actually supposed to be for turning it, but we did not build inside the little wings to actually help it turn. So I actually turned this one manually. Next time we'll build the wings in. It's kind of a trial and error situation here. My little boy here is having fun. So inside you can see I've been working on this. I've been adding fruits and vegetables and leaves and dirt from old pots plants that have died and different things. And there's no food in here right now. All the food I've put in there has completely decomposed. What is compost and how is it made? What I have come to discover is that compost is essentially a combination of your fruits, vegetables, scrapings. Typically don't want to use proteins or dairy. Mainly just fruits and vegetable scrapings and leftovers, peelings, that type of thing. And then you also want to add an equal amount of browns, which would be your leaves. I got a pile of leaves here, dirt, sticks, that kind of thing. And then you want to mix it. You want to bury the fruits and vegetables. I had a situation when we first started where I put too much food in there and not enough browns to actually cover the food, and I just got a ton of fruit flies, and it was disgusting. So my husband did some research, and we figured out how to kill the fruit flies was boiling water. So he poured a bunch of boiling water in there, killed the fruit flies, waited a couple weeks for them to go away, and then I had to wait a long while before I added more fruits and vegetables, so all that food had been completely decomposed. And then I started realizing I can only add a certain amount at a time. I can't add all the fruit and vegetable scrapings that I have to the compost. Otherwise, we get into a situation of either fruit flies, or I've also seen the big larva bugs, because if you don't get enough heat with the amount of dirt and the fruits and vegetables, and actually you need to add water as well, then bugs can start growing in there and different things, and that's not what you want either. You want it to create a certain amount of heat to actually get the decomposing process going. And so all those things are necessary. The right amount of water, the right amount of greens, the right amount of fruit, or fruits and vegetables, and then these little holes allow the air to come in to help with the whole process. And so this is what I am nurturing and getting ready for the springtime, because I'd like to start a garden this spring. I want to try to do some different vegetables. We started last year, but it just didn't take that well. I'm going to do a more focused effort this year. So anyway, I just want to do a quick overview about our compost bin, and then when we start doing our starter plants, we'll continue on our gardening escapade here.